Oh hey there lads, my name is Lossy. The Pacific content is nearly here, and with it, Update 5.0 for Battlefield 5. A pretty significant patch filled with fixes and tweaks. Right now, we don't actually know a whole lot about the Pacific content. There has been plenty of information data mined, but in terms of actual facts, we don't actually have a lot of them. We know, according to the roadmap laid out for us back in June, that a total of 3 new Pacific maps will be released before the new year, which in turn implies that even more Pacific content will come in 2020, but that's speculation. Over the past few months, we've seen that very roadmap undergo several changes and switches, most notably the delaying of private games. While it has been difficult to take DICE's word for things this past year because of this bumpy track record, I do honestly believe things will change for the better with Update 5.0. When I was out at Gamescom in August getting hands-on with Operation Underground, I and plenty of others realised that the map was all but finished. Aside from some objects on the map and balancing tweaks and things like spawns and fortifications, on the surface, the map felt like it could go live that very day. I was then told that the Pacific content was in a very similar state, and that was back in August, which means the teams working on this new content has had an additional couple of months to polish and fine-tune these new maps. It keeps me hopeful. Now maybe saying that doesn't sway your opinion, maybe you're still skeptical, and for that I really can't blame you. You have the right to be annoyed and skeptical given the track record, like I said. In terms of actually confirmed content, 3 maps, at least 7 new weapons and gadgets before the new year, and plenty of new vehicles including boats. What weapons in particular, we don't know. There have been data mines, like I said, but given that not all of them have proven to be true in the past, like always, we should take that sort of stuff with a pinch of salt. Up until yesterday, that's all we knew. But thanks to the new global community manager Freeman, we now know things are fully in motion back at DICE. Over on Reddit, Freeman replied to this post asking what changes are coming with Update 5.0. This is what he had to say. I'll receive a first draft of the patch notes on Friday, and then work with the team as they go through their testing phases to ensure that they're accurate and best representing the changes. That process takes a few weeks as a general heads up. We won't be publishing the update notes themselves until everything has cleared through our certification process internally and with our partners at Microsoft and Sony. We will release some information via Trello as we confirm what's being tested for fixing, but for the most part, we're locked up till we have an absolute confidence that the fix is effective. Now here, Freeman is referring to that 5.0 patch and not the Pacific content directly, but since we know both are going live together, it gives us a rough idea of when we can expect things to happen. He later comments on how they have a trailer date in mind, but aren't going to commit to it until the actual patch is nailed down. What I get from this is the actual content, I mean the maps, the new weapons, all that stuff is fine. Possibly even near completion, but now it's down to this 5.0 patch. How many fixes can they get done in time for release? We all know how long the certification process is as well. Sometimes DICE are fully ready to go ahead with an update, but are stuck waiting for Sony and Microsoft. At the end of the day, they don't want to have a patch that breaks their hardware. But anyway. Thank you lads for watching. If you enjoyed the video, leave me a like, I'd really appreciate that, or a dislike if you didn't. Subscribe for more content from me, but until the next one, I'll see you lads later.